Giardino degli Aranci. That's where I am, apparently. I think it means the Garden of Oranges. And it's a quite nice viewpoint over Rome here. And I'm waiting for the sunset. I'm gonna take some pictures. But before that, the light is quite good, even now before sunset. I was thinking that I should compare my cameras, the cameras I brought with me. My Sony a7 IV, my RX100 Mark II, and the iPhone 15 Pro, and see how they compare with each other. It's not a contest. It's not a contest at all. But I will try to do similar settings. I will shoot in RAW, of course. I will shoot in RAW and compare directly from the cameras and the edited versions. So I'm starting with the a7 IV. I'm at 1/125th of a second, f11 ISO 125, and the exposure compensation set to minus 0.3. Let's take a shot. 2-second timer also on my camera. Like that. Now we'll change to my RX100 Mark II, which I attached a plate onto. And for this, I have f7.1, 1/60th of a second, no exposure compensation. And let's go for it. I'm not sure about the framing. I'm not sure about if I do the right framing on each picture, but that's not important. But as long as it's in the ballpark, so to speak. I think that was quite nice. Now let's go for the iPhone. And maybe I will do 2 pictures with this with different apps. I don't know yet. I will try the normal camera app first. iPhone's own camera app, and I've set it to RAW. iPhone have 3-second timer. 3, not 2, 3. So now we can go home and look at the pictures in the computer and do some editing, which is gonna be a few days for me and probably a couple of seconds for you. What took a couple of seconds for you actually took a couple of months for me. I've had a lot of things to do. I've had a nasty cold for several weeks. But now I did the video where I could compare the cameras. And I also messed up the framing. I said that it was supposed to be in the ballpark. It wasn't even in park. But I hope that won't matter. We can still see the image quality from the different cameras. So let's look at the edited versions of the images. All I did was that I slapped one of my presets, Travel 1, onto the picture and adjusted the white balance and the exposure, nothing else. That's what you will see on the edited versions. The presets are available on my website if you're interested. Here is the a7 IV picture. This is a good picture. It's not one of my best, of course, but it's a good picture. You can see that it's a good picture, the image quality, and you can see the softness that a full-frame sensor brings out to the picture. Soft without being unsharp. I like that picture. And surprisingly, I like the picture from the RX100 as much as the full-frame sensor. This is a really good picture. The RX100 is a really good camera, even though it's 12 years old and a pocket-sized camera. The iPhone, on the other hand, didn't hold up, in my opinion. I don't like this picture. I don't like the colors. I don't like the sharpening. That looks very artificial. It's not a good picture, in my opinion, if we compare it to the other cameras. And that is in this situation. In another situation, it could be different. We'll look at the picture once again and you can determine for yourself which picture you like the most. My verdict after comparing these cameras is that the RX100 is a really good camera as long as the light is good. If it would be darker or more high contrast, you would probably see a bigger difference between the RX100 and the full frame sensor. The iPhone, on the other hand, this situation didn't work for the iPhone, in my opinion. The iPhone is a really good camera as long as the subject is close to you. When I'm traveling, I often take pictures of the food I'm eating and so on, and I take it with my iPhone. The subject is close to me and the pictures are great. But in this situation, a real camera wins. I know that the iPhone is a camera as well. I'm struggling to see it that way, but eventually I might see the iPhone as a camera also. Are there other situations you want me to compare these cameras in? Brighter situations, darker, close subject, portrait, whatever? Tell me in the comments and I will see if I can make a video out of that. Thanks for watching. See you.